like the time has come to pull the plug on the weak. Your independence gone, control is not what it seems. It's time to rise up and take it into the streets. The life support is cut, the transformation complete. My actions don't seem so clean. You're out there pulling the strings. Anything in a cage that couldn't hold has escaped and it's out of your control. Everything you ever hoped that you could be only exists in a fake reality. You and I are one in the same. One reflection, bound by different names. Recognize that you have become everything you hate. Everything you hate. Master manipulate. I'm nothing more than a slave. I must capitulate and start to dig my own grave.
We come to you tonight from San Jose, California, as we draw closer to our next pay-per-view, Money in the Bank. Welcome to another edition of Monday Night Raw. And here comes the brand new #1 contender to the Fiend's Universal Championship. There is the Freak, Lars Sullivan, set to kick things off here this evening. And it looks like he's got something to say. Last week, I enjoyed decimating 4 other opponents to become #1 contender for the Fiend's Universal Championship. The Fiend may be destructive. The Fiend may be a monster. But make no mistake about it, so am I. And I vouch to bring this rampage that the Fiend has been going on lately to a screeching halt. Because Bray Wyatt hasn't faced anyone like me before. He's never faced anyone like Lars Sullivan. Oh no, I think the Fiend has been listening. And now he's here. The Fiend is here. And Sullivan realizes. And now the Fiend with the Mandible Claw. The Mandible Claw is locked in on Sullivan. And this is a crystal clear message from the Fiend to Sullivan before they collide at Money in the Bank for the Universal Championship. Sullivan is out. The Fiend has left the #1 contender laying in the ring tonight. I can only imagine the destruction that these two monsters will cause at Money in the Bank. Where's the Fiend? I got no idea, Lars, but I do know that you're mad right now. And I can't have you walking back here attacking random people. So I'm going to offer you a match. And you can let your anger out on your opponent. How does that sound? You got a deal. Who's my opponent? You'll find out in due time. Well, it looks like Lars Sullivan's got a matchup for tonight. And speaking of matchups, it is now time that we get into some in-ring action. It's time for the first matchup of the night. Here comes the Lone Wolf. It's Baron Corbin, the former Golden Gloves boxer, set for action on Monday Night Raw. And I am getting word that this is a Money in the Bank qualifying match for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, Baron
The Money in the Bank briefcase has proven to be just as important as a championship title in WWE. That briefcase contains in it a contract that the winning superstar can cash in at any point in time up to a year for a championship match of their choosing. That briefcase, trust me when I say, has made careers. As Corbin is ready to go, who's he facing? Oh my goodness! It's the Rated R Superstar! It's Edge! What the hell is going on?
And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 249 pounds, the Rated R Superstar,
Edge is back! And oh my goodness, what a moment tonight on Monday Night Raw to kick things off. Speaking of men that has had their careers changed due to the Money in the Bank briefcase, you're looking at one right now. Edge won the Money in the Bank contract multiple times in his career, and tonight he's back and he's looking to do it again in 3 weeks. As here we go, Money in the Bank qualifying matchup is now underway. The first one of many. As Corbin delivers a shot right there to the chest of the Rated R Superstar. And Corbin is looking to halt this comeback for Edge. And he'll take great pleasure in doing that. Spinning heel kick delivered there by the Rated R Superstar. And he is going to town right now. Big time elbow to the skull. There's a kick to the back to follow. And Edge has completely taken over this matchup. Big suplex delivered there on Corbin. Edge is in shape. He is looking good as, oh, what a shot there from Corbin. And he follows through with that shoulder tackle. Kick now to the face, and Corbin looking to turn the tide around in this match. Big punches from the former Golden Gloves boxer. As now Edge is on both knees, and Corbin, what a shot. What a shot. Edge may be out. Baron Corbin not quite finished though. He wants to make an impression. As Edge trying to fire back, but Corbin shuts down that offense. What a win this would do for Baron Corbin's career. A victory over the Rated R Superstar, a man that has done it all in WWE. Several times over as Corbin gets sent to the outside. Back in comes Corbin with a clothesline. And now Edge picked back up to his feet again. Oh, what a slap. Corbin though shoves away Edge. And now Corbin with deep six. He calls that deep six, and this might be it. What a victory for Baron Corbin's career. No. Edge kicks out. The matchup rolls on here tonight on the red brand. And what a matchup it is. First matchup of the evening. Plenty more to come as now Corbin is on the apron. And Edge looking for another suplex, this time back inside the ring from the apron. Corbin though trips up the Rated R Superstar. And now Corbin, no, again Edge. Oh, this time pulls back Corbin into that boot right to the throat. And Corbin wise enough to roll outside the ring. But he's on the apron though. And Edge tries to knock him off. Corbin hangs on for dear life. And now Edge sent off the ropes. Corbin, oh my goodness, he caught him in midair. And oh no, Baron Corbin with the end of days. And that is it. Baron Corbin has secured himself a spot in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. No, wait a minute. Edge kicked out again. The resilience of Edge coming into play. Corbin could not believe it. And now Corbin's going to send Edge to the outside. Corbin deeply frustrated that Edge kicked out of that end of days. And now Corbin's going to join Edge on the outside of the ring. Wait a minute, where's Corbin going? Well, as you can see, Corbin is very, very frustrated that Edge kicked out at the end of days. He is beside himself. And Edge is going to take this opportunity to get back inside the ring. It's all on Corbin, and Corbin is not going to surrender this opportunity. He's not going to surrender that spot to the Money in the Bank ladder match. But wait a minute, execution! Corbin just got caught. Corbin re-entered the ring. Execution! Oh, and Corbin was able to get that shoulder up. Well, Edge is known as the ultimate opportunist, and he certainly made the most out of that opportunity. Unfortunately, Corbin was able to raise that shoulder. And now Edge went for the spear. Corbin turned it into a DDT. Corbin just caught Edge. Deep six. Connects again. And this could be it this time. Corbin, the cover. And Edge kicks out yet again. What resilience! And Edge is back to his feet. Here comes the Rated R Superstar, trying to build himself a head of steam. Half Nelson facebuster by Edge. And Edge may be closing in on the victory. Corbin sent off the ropes now. Edge with the Edge-o-matic. Edge-o-matic for the win. No! Another near fall. Oh, and now Corbin with the body shot and the elbow to the back of the head. Snapmare takedown. And now Corbin picking Edge back up to a vertical base. No, instead delivers that clubbing blow to the back. Now he'll pick Edge back up to his feet. And Edge now with a body shot. Kick to the midsection. Execution for the second time in this match. Can Edge capitalise? Yes, he can. He hooks the outside leg. Edge could be going to Money in the Bank. No. Wow, what a matchup to kick off Raw. And oh, wait a minute. Edge is lining up. That spear, he couldn't connect it the first time, but he got it that time. Spear by Edge. Spear by Edge. Cover Corbin. He kicks out. What will it take to put one of these men down for 3? Oh, wait a minute. Corbin with the back body drop. Corbin found a reversal. And now Corbin with the choke breaker. Corbin now hooks the leg. Is Corbin going to Money in the Bank? No! My goodness, what a match. What a showing for both of these men. And now Baron Corbin wants the end of days for a second time. But wait a minute, Edge trying to block it. Edge dropped down to one knee, trying to block the end of days, and that will do the trick. And there's another spinning heel kick right to the jaw. And now Edge is going to take a high risk. You don't see this too often, but Edge delivers a massive splash off the top rope. Edge is going to get Corbin back up to his feet. Instead of going for the cover, not too sure that is wise. Corbin sent into the corner. But Corbin shoves Edge away. Corbin now fighting out of the corner with the running STO, taking Edge off of his feet. And now Corbin. What does he have in store for Edge now? Oh, what a punch. Those punches are lethal. And now Edge again on both knees. There's another one. Another shot right to the skull of Edge. Oh, but Edge caught the leg of Corbin. Spins him around. And now Edge is going to send Corbin back into the corner. But again, Corbin fighting out. Oh, what a backbreaker. Knee right to the spine there. And now Edge is in trouble. Edge is in trouble. There's another choke breaker. Into the cover again goes the Lone Wolf. Baron Corbin for the win. No! Edge again stays in this matchup. Unbelievable resilience on display. But now Baron Corbin. Can he hit the end of days for the second time? Yes, he can. End of days. Baron Corbin. What a victory! Baron Corbin qualifies for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Here is your winner, Baron Corbin.
A lot of people are going to be upset about this victory, but tonight, Baron Corbin has secured himself a spot in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, and he's also picked up a monumental victory over the Rated R superstar, Edge. Congratulations to the Lone Wolf. Well, still to come your way tonight on Monday Night Raw, more Money in the Bank qualifying matches as the glorious Robert Roode battles the prize fighter Kevin Owens. Next though, we start qualifications for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match as Charlotte Flair takes on Naomi in another Money in the Bank qualifying matchup. Welcome back everybody to Monday Night Raw. It is now time for the first women's Money in the Bank qualifying match as we continue the build towards the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Here comes Naomi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Naomi set to go one-on-one with the Queen, Charlotte Flair, in this women's Money in the Bank qualifying matchup. And well, so far confirmed for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, we have got the Universal Championship being put on the line by the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. He will go toe-to-toe with Lars Sullivan. That is going to be an explosive encounter. And we also have a fatal four-way match for the Intercontinental Championship as Aleister Black, Noam Dar, Keith Lee and Ricochet compete to become the inaugural Intercontinental Champion of the new calendar year.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
There is the Queen making her way down to the ring. And this is going to be a very interesting matchup. Naomi heavily outmatched by Charlotte Flair's power here tonight. So Naomi definitely has the speed advantage over the Queen. She's going to need to use that fact to her advantage here this evening. Naomi could pull off an upset win over the Queen, or at least in my mind that would be an upset. The odds heavily favour Charlotte Flair to walk out with the victory in this match, but stranger things have happened. As here we go, Naomi one-on-one with the Queen, and these two women will lock up to begin proceedings. There's the takedown by Naomi. And Charlotte Flair quickly turning the tables, headlock applied now. Oh, but wait a minute, Naomi trying to push Charlotte Flair off the rope. She manages to do so. There's the drop down and the leapfrog. And Naomi delivers that single leg drop kick right to the chest. Went to follow up, but Charlotte now with the dragon screw leg whip. Flair already targeting the legs to set up the figure 8, no doubt. Oh, what a kick there by Naomi. And a jumping clothesline to follow. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe Naomi can pull this off. She's doing very well thus far. Nice Hurricane Rana. Went for the drop kick, but Charlotte out of the way. And now Flair with a big back elbow. And that will get Charlotte back into this matchup. Oh, big slam. Modified exploder suplex. And now, wait a minute. Flair already going after the legs into the figure 4. Will she bridge it into the figure 8 early on? Or is she just trying to weaken down the legs of Naomi further? Hang on a minute though. Charlotte won't have the chance to bridge it. Naomi reverses the pressure. Great counter by Naomi. Oh, but there's a kick to the midsection by Flair. Went for the clothesline. Naomi. Oh, and now Flair with a forearm. Back and forth. between these two. Oh, and there's that modified exploder suplex again. And now Flair with a big, beautiful drop kick. And now Flair with the knees to the midsection. Charlotte Flair just going on the offensive right now. Naomi needs to try and find another reversal because this is not good news for Naomi. Flair in complete control right now, but as I say that, there's the reversal. Naomi found it. Reverse DDT, and now Naomi dropping the leg across the midsection of Flair. Only gets a 1 count. Naomi frustrated after that kick out, but she needs to stay on. The daughter of the Nature Boy. Oh, nice knee drop. Again to the chest of Charlotte. Oh, and Flair able to reverse back. Clothesline into the corner. Back first into the turnbuckle went Naomi, but Naomi shoves away Charlotte. And here comes those speedball kicks. Oh, and a roundhouse kick right to the face. And Naomi now in control. Off the ropes, went for the leg lariat. Flair got out of the way. And now Charlotte Flair and Naomi in the collar and elbow tie-up. Naomi gonna send Charlotte off the ropes. Luther's press. Naomi unloading. And now up to the second rope. Naomi's gonna fly. What does she have on her mind? Naomi! Hurricane Rana off the middle rope. What athleticism on display. Flair rolls out to the apron. Naomi brings her back in. And now Flair picked back up to her feet. Naomi went for the kick. Flair caught her with that elbow. And now Charlotte. Oh, with a powerbomb. Sit out powerbomb by Flair. And that may be the prelude to the end. Flair going off to the legs once again, but Naomi, what a reversal. Tripping up Charlotte Flair. And now Naomi kick to the midsection. Head scissor DDT. Oh, but Flair right back up to her feet. Jab to the midsection by Naomi. And now Naomi, springboard crossbody. Flair right back up to her feet again though. Massive clothesline. Here comes the Queen. Charlotte Flair battling back with a trifecta of clotheslines. Naomi's in some trouble. Oh, but she's able to evade that knee. And now Naomi rolling through with the sunset flip. And it may be time for Flair to feel the glow. Submission maneuver locked in. Is Flair going to tap? What a victory this would be for Naomi. But Charlotte Flair trying to fight it. And she manages to escape. Close call there though for the Queen. And Charlotte may be out of desperation. Gonna put the pressure on Naomi with a cover. And Naomi will kick out at 2. Oh, and now Naomi with another Hurricane Rana. And Naomi firing up the fans. Charlotte with a chop across the chest. And a second one. Those patented Flair chops being brought out by the daughter of the man that made those chops famous. And now Flair just stomping out Naomi in the corner. Flair may be on the cusp of qualifying for Money in the Bank. The Queen's boot connects. Here's the cover. And Naomi kicked out. Charlotte Flair could not believe it. But Naomi just kicked out of the Queen's boot. How badly does Naomi want to go to Money in the Bank? Oh, Flair now with a knee drop of her own. Shades of her father with that. And now Charlotte's going to head up high. You'd never see her father do something like this though. Charlotte with the moonsault. All the way across the damn ring. Flair into the cover. Hooks the leg. And Flair no. Naomi again able to stay in this. The matchup continues. This matchup will determine the first woman to qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Naomi missed out on that kick and catches a neck breaker for her troubles. And now, wait a minute, Charlotte making her way round to the legs. Naomi was ready and waiting. Head scissor takedown by Naomi. She knew the figure eight was coming. Naomi couldn't connect the forearm though. Fireman's carry takeover instead. Back and forth as there's a chop from Naomi. Big roundhouse kick as well. Flair sends Naomi up and over the top rope. And now these two women on the outside. Precarious situation as these two are just trading chops. Naomi gets sent back inside the ring. Flair in pursuit. And now, oh, Flair missed out. And Naomi caught her with the spinning heel kick. But Flair again rolls to the outside. And oh my goodness, Naomi's up top. Naomi's up top. Naomi gonna take a risk and it doesn't pay off. The missile drop kick could not connect. And now Flair takes advantage with some more chops across the chest. Oh, but now Naomi sends Flair down onto the outside. And Naomi now back inside the ring. If Charlotte's counted out, Naomi will go to Money in the Bank, but Naomi does not want to win that way. She wants to defeat Charlotte Flair straight up by pinfall or submission. You got to admire the confidence, the effort of Naomi. As now Flair sends down Naomi and, well, is Flair going to win by count out? I think Flair will take any old way to qualify for Money in the Bank. No! She decides against it. Pride at stake here in this matchup, it seems. Neither of these women want to defeat their opponent in a fluky way as, oh, what a springboard crossbody by Naomi. And now Flair maybe in some trouble. Naomi lifts her up. Fireman's carry position. Oh, roundhouse kick right to the skull. Naomi may defeat Charlotte Flair right here. Cover. Naomi could be going to Money in the Bank. No. At the last possible second, Flair was able to raise that shoulder. Naomi staying on the Queen. Backbreaker. The knee right to the spine. And Naomi not quite finished yet. There's another roundhouse kick. Off the ropes comes Charlotte. Springboard roundhouse kick by Naomi. But wait a minute. Charlotte with the arm drag. Takes Naomi down to one knee. Charlotte picks her back up to both. And delivers another swinging neck breaker. Naomi rolls out to the apron. Flair is right there waiting for her. Oh, but Naomi with the shoulder tackle into the sunset flip. Here's a cover. Pinning predicament for Flair. And oh, there's a kick out at 2. The matchup is still not over just yet. Oh, what a slap. Big slap across the face by Charlotte. And now Naomi set up for the backpack stunner. The backpack stunner by Charlotte Flair. And now Flair. Oh, what a stomp. Right to the midsection. And there's the Queen's boot. Once again. Cover by Charlotte. And oh, it was a great effort by Naomi. But Charlotte Flair prevails. Charlotte Flair is the first woman to qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Congratulations to the Queen. You join us back live here on Monday Night Raw. And here comes Lars Sullivan. It's time to find out who he's facing tonight.
making his way to the ring from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 303 pounds, Lars Sullivan.
Earlier tonight when the show began, Lars Sullivan was attacked by the Universal Champion, The Fiend Bray Wyatt. And the man that Lars Sullivan faces in 3 weeks at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view for the Universal Championship. Lars Sullivan is out for blood here tonight, and General Manager Stone Cold Steve Austin has granted Sullivan a matchup here this evening to let out that anger. Oh my! Well, I was not expecting this. Here comes Lars Sullivan's opponent. It's Roman Reigns.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns can take a lot of punishment. So this is a very interesting matchup. Roman Reigns, the opponent that Stone Cold Steve Austin has found for Lars Sullivan tonight. Sullivan looking to unleash his anger that was caused by The Fiend earlier tonight. Well, he's going to have a field day with this one, because Roman Reigns can take a ton of punishment. And Lars better be careful, because Reigns is going to fight back. This is going to be a very physical showdown between Sullivan and Reigns. That is my gut instinct when I see this matchup on paper. Roman Reigns ready for a fight. He's ready for a challenge here this evening on Monday Night Raw, and Stone Cold Steve Austin has certainly provided him with that. Let's see who comes out on top in this one. Sullivan and Reigns, one-on-one. Here we go. There's the bell. And Reigns out of the gate with some strikes on Sullivan. Reigns coming out the gate hot. Big European uppercut. But Sullivan sends Reigns up and over the top rope. Reigns hangs on. Big punch there on the apron. And now Reigns again with another European uppercut and a shoulder tackle. Sullivan finally falls. Not for long though, he's right back up. There's a back elbow. And now Sullivan sends Reigns off the ropes. Reigns, oh, catches a pop-up power slam. What strength. And now Sullivan scraping his forearm across the face of Reigns. The anger being unleashed. Oh, no way! Oh, my goodness! Lars Sullivan just freakishly strong. Big body slam. And the punishment continues, but Reigns back up to his feet. Big clothesline. Reigns fighting back. Reigns is not going to take this lying down. Sullivan, though, with a shoulder tackle of his own. And now the ground and pound. Reigns now picked back up to a vertical base. Oh, kick there to the midsection. Went for another uppercut. Oh, and Sullivan just launches him. Launching Reigns in the air is Lars Sullivan. Reigns, though, comes back with that fireman's carry takeover. And now spinebuster by Reigns. Stomping on the leg there. And now Reigns picking his target. Trying to take out the foundation of Sullivan, but Sullivan with a back body drop. And now there's a kick to the midsection of Roman Reigns. Lars Sullivan now with a power bomb. And Sullivan is all fired up. Reigns now in the corner. Lars Sullivan looking to stomp him out. Right to the chest. Oh, and went for that shot to the back. Reigns, belly-to-belly suplex over the shoulders. And now Reigns is fired up. Both of these men just want to tear each other apart for different reasons. Reigns needs a victory here tonight, and Sullivan just wants to let out his anger. He wants to build momentum heading in to Money in the Bank. Oh, and now Roman Reigns. He's locked and loaded. Reigns with the Superman punch. Sullivan is dropped. But again, not for long though. Reigns lining up the freak. Reigns, kick to the midsection. Oh, what a powerbomb. And look at the strength of Reigns now. Samoan drop. A 2-for-1 combo. Powerbomb, Samoan drop. And now Sullivan into the corner. Reigns went for the Superman punch. Sullivan out of the way. And Sullivan just bulldozes through the big dog. And now the freak with a stomp right to the midsection. Driving the wind out of the lungs. Oh, but Reigns with the headbutt. And another European uppercut to follow. Reigns now with some body shots. Reigns just unloading. And there's a big clothesline. And now Sullivan picked back up to his feet. Roman Reigns looking for another powerbomb. Oh, this time sit out style. Cover, and Sullivan just kicked out at 1. Only a 1. And now Lars Sullivan going to send Reigns off the ropes. Sullivan again launches him into the air, catches him with a claw. A claw right to the brain. Lars Sullivan could win this matchup by submission. This brain claw locked in on Roman. And now Reigns is trying to create separation, and he manages to do so. Oh, Superman punch. Where did that come from? Reigns. Cover. Oh, Sullivan. Sullivan only just raises his shoulder. That was a close call. And now Reigns sends Lars into the corner again. Here comes the big dog Superman punch. Sullivan misses out. Spear. Spear by Reigns. Cover. Roman Reigns for the win. No. Another near fall. I said this was going to be physical. And now Roman Reigns firing up once again. Roman Reigns may be on the verge of picking up a win if he can just keep up this offense. A trifecta of clotheslines by Reigns. Trying to keep Sullivan grounded. Sullivan, though, again, right back up to his feet. And Reigns with another Superman punch. But Lars Sullivan is still getting up. And Roman Reigns knows what he has to do. Oh, he went for another spear. Sullivan sidestepped him. Big shot by Lars. And now the freak setting Reigns up against the ropes. Sullivan hangs him out to dry. Reigns, though, back up to his feet. Went for the kick. Sullivan caught him. Reigns kicks away Sullivan. Arm drag by Sullivan. Back and forth now. Double axe handle to the back, and there's another clubbing shot. Oh, but look at Lars. He's hurting. Lars Sullivan is vulnerable. As now Reigns is in the corner, and Sullivan slams him back first into the canvas. And now Roman Reigns being set up. Oh, gutbuster. Knee driven right into the gut of Roman Reigns. And now Lars Sullivan's looking for the freak accident. He hits it. The freak accident on Reigns. Cover. And Reigns. Sullivan cannot believe it, but Reigns just got his shoulder up in time. Knee lift. Knee lift drops Sullivan momentarily. And now Sullivan reversing back. Reigns now in the corner once more. And Sullivan with a massive body shot. And Sullivan continuing to unload on Reigns in the corner. The punches are flailing. Now Sullivan just taking his time, stomping out Reigns, but Reigns shoves him back. And now Roman Reigns has Sullivan where he wants him. Sit out crucifix powerbomb for the win. No! Sullivan is still alive. What is it going to take to drop this monster for good? Sullivan's back up again, and there's another Superman punch. Roman Reigns lining up Sullivan. Oh, wait a minute. Sullivan though answers back with a forearm. And there goes Reigns to the outside. And now these two monsters are on the outside of the ring. This can't be good. Oh, but Sullivan sends Reigns back in. Interesting. I think Sullivan wants to put this matchup away right now. And he just might. Sullivan's lining up Reigns. And Sullivan with a massive clothesline out of the corner. Is that it for Roman Reigns? Shoulders are down, only for a 2 count. This matchup is still not over. Oh, but now Sullivan wants it to be. Lars Sullivan wants this matchup to be over. He's looking for the freak accident again. This will be a second one. Delivered to Reigns. Sullivan hits it again. Cover. Middle of the ring. Oh my goodness, Lars Sullivan has defeated Roman Reigns. What a win for Sullivan.
Here is your winner,
Lars Sullivan builds a head of steam heading in to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, where he will fight for the Universal Championship. Sullivan will face the Fiend Bray Wyatt in 3 weeks' time. What a victory for the Freak. Lars Sullivan unleashing that pent-up frustration, that anger within himself that the Fiend brought upon him earlier tonight, and it has led to a Lars Sullivan victory. My name is Tommy Azrael, and I am the Archer of Asgard. Soon, I'm going to make my mark on Monday Night Raw. I am gunning to be the best, and when I first came to NXT, I treated everybody with respect. I shook hands, I gave reverence to the people that came before me, and it got me nowhere. Now, you're going to have to earn my respect. I'm not just going to hand it out to you on a silver platter. My line of fire lies squarely on the Intercontinental Championship. So whoever walks out of Money in the Bank with that championship around their waist, I will be watching very closely. Welcome back, everybody, to Monday Night Raw. It is now time for our main event. Here comes the prize fighter.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
This is another Money in the Bank qualifying matchup. Kevin Owens set to battle the glorious Robert Roode. And Kevin Owens has a lot to make up for because the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view did not go KO's way at all. He was eliminated at the hands of a Superman punch from Roman Reigns. Owens looking to make up for that loss at the Chamber here tonight by qualifying for Money in the Bank.
And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the glorious Robert Roode.
There is the glorious one. It's Robert Roode. And this is the first matchup for Robert Roode in this new calendar year of WWE. And let's make no mistake about it, Robert Roode is not letting anything distract him from making a great entrance. So here we go, our main event of the evening is about to be underway. Robert Roode one-on-one with Kevin Owens. The winner goes to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Earlier tonight we saw Baron Corbin defeat Edge to advance. Who's going to join him in that men's Money in the Bank ladder match? As Roode pushes Owens into the corner to begin proceedings. And the referee will look for a clean break here. He won't get one, no surprise there. Robert Roode taking the cheap shot. Takedown now by Roode. Owens kicks him away. Oh, what a clothesline. My goodness. As I was saying, though, Owens has a lot to make up for here tonight. He is extremely motivated. But so is Robert Roode, looking to make his debut a successful one. Suplex now by the glorious one. As he takes Owens down to the canvas momentarily. Oh, big right hand. Roode just picking Owens back up to his feet, only to deliver that wicked right. And now Robert Roode, oh, with the Roode bomb. Another embarrassing loss for Kevin Owens perhaps here. The Roode bomb, oh, only leads to a 2 count. This matchup has basically been all Robert Roode thus far. Owens having some trouble getting out of the starting gate in this matchup. As now Roode, oh, what a cutter. Fireman's carry into the cutter by Roode, and now Roode looking to follow up, but Owens now answers back with a European uppercut and a forearm smash. And now here comes Kevin Owens, trying to get back into this. Oh, Roode off the ropes, and there's another clothesline. And now putting the boot right to the chest is KO. Trying to drive the wind right out of the lungs of the glorious one. Roode picked back up to his feet now. And Kevin Owens lifts up Robert Roode for a Samoan drop. I mentioned earlier during the Baron Corbin Edge matchup that the Money in the Bank briefcase can change careers around in a nanosecond. As now Roode gets hung up to dry on the top rope. Oh, but there's a takedown. Robert Roode may have been playing possum there for a second. And now off that kick to the midsection, Roode blasts Kevin Owens in the back. There's a back elbow to the midsection though by Kevin Owens. Commando roll by Roode, drop toe hold onto Owens. And Roode with another wicked right hand. As I was saying though, the Money in the Bank briefcase provides you with a contract that you may cash in at any point in time up to a year for a championship match of the winner's choosing. As now Robert Roode has this claw on the shoulder blade of Kevin Owens. Owens trying to fight out of this predicament, and he manages to do that. And now Roode gets sent into the corner. Owens with a clothesline. Here comes KO. Trying to battle back in this matchup. Oh, cannonball in the corner. And the referee got caught in the crossfire. And now Owens is measuring the glorious one. Roode's in some trouble now. Kevin Owens setting it up. There's the pump handle neckbreaker. And now Owens into the cover, only for a 2 count. More damage needs to be made. Still early days in this one. Uppercut now by Roode. Running STO to follow. And there's another stomp to the midsection. And again Roode driving his knee into the back of Owens' skull. And the cockiness of Robert Roode coming into play here tonight. You can't let that get in the way of a victory though. The stakes are far too high to come up short in a matchup like this. As now Robert Roode with a fisherman suplex. He bridges into a cover. Shoulders down on Owens. And Roode will get a 2 count once again. And now the Glorious One looking for the Glorious DDT. Owens is in trouble. Oh, but he caught the leg. And there's another clothesline. Great counter there by Owens. A much needed counter. And here comes Owens now with a super kick off the ropes. Owens into the cover again. Is this enough? No, it isn't. Another near fall for Owens. He needs to stay on the Glorious One though. He can't let Roode out of his sight. Kevin Owens looking to put away Roode. Pump handle powerbomb. Oh, but Robert Roode, small package. This is why Owens can't take his eyes off of Roode. Roode almost picked up the win right there. My goodness. Roode almost took Owens by surprise with that small package. Kevin Owens down on one knee right now. Roode picks him back up and delivers a neck breaker. Oh, but Owens right back to his feet. Shoulder tackle. Knocks down Robert Roode. Can Owens follow up? Kevin Owens looking for that pump handle neck breaker for a second time and he hits it. And now Kevin Owens may be looking for the finishing touch. Oh, but wait a second, Roode's blocking. Robert Roode's blocking whatever Owens has in mind. Roode now shots to the midsection. And there's a shot right to the face. Up onto the shoulders again goes KO. Another Roode bomb connects. Robert Roode now maybe on the cusp of qualifying for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match spine buster. Is it enough to put away KO? Shoulders are down. Oh! Robert Roode couldn't quite get the victory though. He needs that glorious DDT, I bet. And that is exactly what he's setting up now. Roode looking for it, but again, Owens saw it coming. And now off that dragon screw leg whip, Kevin Owens possibly looking for the end of Robert Roode. Roode sent into the corner. Kevin Owens with the splash. And now here comes Owens. Springboard elbow drop. Right to the chest. And now Owens is on the move. Kevin Owens up to the top. Swanton bomb, but Roode with the knees to the back. And now Roode catches out Owens with that pendulum backbreaker. Continuing to focus on the back of Kevin Owens. And now there's that shoulder claw once again. Roode just trying to drain the stamina out of Kevin Owens. Again, going after the shoulder blade. And now Kevin Owens trying to get back up to a vertical base. Went for the chop. Roode went for the punch. Owens delivers the forearm smash. And now Roode sent to the outside. And here comes the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. My goodness. A man of that size should not be able to move like that. Unbelievable athleticism on the part of Kevin Owens. Oh, but Roode sends Owens back inside the ring first. Can Roode capitalise? Oh, he catches a jab. Stunner. The stunner by Kevin Owens. The general manager, Steve Austin, watches on no doubt as Kevin Owens qualifies for Money in the Bank. Redemption tonight for KO.
Here is your winner,
Kevin Owens will be a part of the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Thank you everybody for tuning in tonight to Monday Night Raw. That is all the time we have. We'll see you again next week.